All right, Rob, so it looks like you guys could be without the number one receiver for the team. Just what do you guys have to do to kind of pick up the slack?
Just whoever's playing that position just has to, do what they're asked to do. That's obviously a big position in our offense, so whoever steps in there is going to get a lot of targets and a lot of opportunities, and they got to make the most of it.
What are you seeing from these faces like Armonte Edwards and Ryan Langford, who now have their chance like Naaman got last year?
I mean, they're just hardworking guys. They've got a good grasp of the playbook, and they've made plays their whole lives. So I'm excited to see them come up here and do more of the same.
This team is still positive, Rob. How important is that at this stage of the game?
I think it's important. I mean, obviously the situation's not ideal, but at the same time, could be a lot worse. You could be out of the game of football, and I think guys understand that if you want to be a part of this group moving forward, you got to, come to work every day regardless of the situation and put your best foot forward.
Rob, this weekend there's Ivan Goodfriend, Matt Dominguez going in the Plaza. I know you spent not a lot of time with Matt, but what do you say for those two inductees?
Both of them are just great people. Obviously, as far as their career is concerned, I remember coming in 2008, and Matty was here, and he was a beast. I just remember him watching him run curl routes into the boundary. It was very tough to stop. Him and Omar had some great battles. So he was a great football player, and he's done a lot for the community in this organization over the last decade or so. And Ives Ive, he's a big reason why I'm still playing the game. He helped me get back. He helped myself and many others get back from major injuries, and just kind of, he was just a great guy to be around in the locker room. Always brought a smile to your face, and I'm looking forward to hearing some Ivan stories this weekend.
Yeah, you probably had too much time with Ivan earlier in your career, but how important is the therapist in those situations when you're going through the tough time and working with them?
Yeah, I think obviously they've got a pretty, they're not getting any players when they're the happiest. They're obviously getting them when they're a bit down and facing some adversity. So I think it's important that obviously, they're good at their profession, which is, getting you physically healthy, but also keeping you emotionally steady. And sometimes it seems like a long road, but I've always did a great job making sure that you saw the opportunities that were in front of you, and if you put in the work again, I was going to make sure that you had every opportunity to return to the field.
It's never a fun part that when he has to come out on the field. What were some of those conversations like, and how much does it help? What's going through your mind when he's out there assessing things?
I can't really. Those kind of moments are kind of blurs, after the fact. But certainly, I'm thankful that Ivan was there, and I knew he always supported me and everybody else in the locker room. So I can't really speak to exactly what I was thinking there or what he was thinking. But I know I was happy to see. Wasn't happy to see him, but I was happy to be working with him for the next several months.
We've seen you block as a receiver on stuff like screens, but being an inside receiver, how have you kind of adjusted to sometimes being that pass protection extra guy coming in to help out, keep Darian on his feet?
It's something that as a backup, as kind of the first guy in over the years, if somebody went down, I'd have that opportunity to go in there or to have to go in there and recognize the protection and secondary blitzes. So it's something I've been working on and been comfortable with really since Queens, but you just gotta. It's just a different way of attack. It's not like you're going against a DB that you can kind of, you can outpower them. A lot of those bigger boys, you got to just kind of take their legs out from under them, or just try and be a speed bump along the way. So you just do what you can do, and usually if you recognize it fast enough and you can just slow them down, it'll give the quarterback enough time to get the ball out of his hand.